we're back with the Super Game Ghouls. I'm Nate. I'm on sticks.
Yo, I'm Ben on the bones.
We're playing some Loopmancer. Let's get back into it.
Back in the loot, dude. Man's in that loot.
Fucking these guys up, just minding their own business. They're wearing weird
fuck
hats,
them.
so they must be gang members. Shit.
Yeah, dude, they're cyber gangbangers or whatever.
Didn't expect this day to come so quickly.
Max HP or melee attack? We're going with melee attack, dude.
So what are these, like, levels? Are they like skill points?
It's a roguelike, so they're like temporary buffs, I think.
Oh, word.
That I'll
Yeah.
lose when I die.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Shit.
Damn, you had your piece pointed right at his head and then you beat him to death.
Did you hear the clicks?
No. Oh, did you have to reload? Oh, you're out of ammo.
Yeah.
That's funny. You pulled it out to shoot him, but you're out of bullets and then beat him to death.
Give me that quarter staff. Oh, fuck.
That's right, F that mofo.
Get that mofo.
Dude, there are few weapons more useful than a fucking stick.
Did you hear that Wilhelm scream, dude?
Yeah, I did. It was tight.
Hell yeah, dude. Got a stick.
Yep. It's literally, like the most effective weapon in history or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you have a big stick, you're good to go. Everybody can get fucked. You have a stick. Especially, like, let's say, like, quarterstaff versus broadsword, right? Oh, shit. Is he gonna kill you again?
Probably. I think this must be like that robot dude must be like the boss gate. I think I need to like level up or prepare before I go through it. I'm not prepared, dude. I got no health.
That guy's got a lot of tubes that I feel like the only thing going through him is like massive amounts of dookie to feed the amount of protein he needs. He just like pounds cans of tuna and those dookie tubes absorb the protein.
I'm kicking his ass. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. Definitely were.
Damn.
Then he Atom Smashered you.
R.I.P. Becca.
So, let's say you have a quarterstaff and somebody's coming at you with... Well, let's say like a slightly thicker sort of staff, you know.
Money can't solve. And if there
Coming
is,
at you with a
you
sword.
just don't have enough money.
Mm-hmm.
So when you block the sword, right, the sword's going to cut into the wood.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can easily leverage yank the sword away from the person, right? You twist it.
Okay.
It's a fucking lever. So you disarm them. If you successfully block, the sword will cut into the wood and you can disarm them via leverage and then they're fucked.
I always picture you try to block with the stick stops the sword, but the sword doesn't stick into it. It just slides down the sword down the stick into your hand, and then you're fucked.
Yeah, that would fuck you too. The more effective use of that strategy is it's like a Viking wooden shield where when it gets along the outer edges of the circle, it's thinner. So the sword cuts into the shield and then you wrench it away from the attacker because it like wedges in there because it's thinner on the edge and gets thicker towards the middle.
Okay. Dude, I think when I petted the cat, it gave me a buff.
Yeah, I saw that. Will you pet the cat again?
I can't.
You can't. That's okay.
Increase my max ammo, though.
Everyone misses you.
Dude, the cat is tight.
Dave Ray kept asking me to take him out for
Dave
a meal.
Ray. His name's Dave Ray.
If this keeps going on, I will have to miss out on a
No, isn't the guy with the dreadlocks that gave me my gun? He's Dave, I think.
That's what I'm saying. She was saying Dave Ray misses you. His name's Dave Ray. The black dude's name is Dave Ray, and he misses you. His last name is Ray.
Yeah? What's so weird about that?
Nothing, dude. I didn't say anything was weird about it, did you?
No.
It's totally... Nothing's weird about it, dude.
Just stating some facts.
Okay, so every car flies? That's a little too... That's a little too Coruscant for me for the cyberpunk equation, you know?
I mean, we haven't seen the streets, dude. I'm sure there's plenty of cars on the streets.
Dude, I imagine it's like rickshaws. Dudes running around.
There probably are a lot of rickshaws in the cyber future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm skipping that.
Just keep running to the right, dude.
Whoa! Got a knife!
Punk knife? Dude, that's not a knife. That's a fucking kukri.
That's true. Kukri, alloy tonfa, stamina lock, seismic palm. What do I have now? Oh, okay, I got the fire palm.
Yeah, you want that pyromancy.
Zashi, my man, I missed you.
Yo, ZG, my man. Yo, Dave Ray. What up?
Guilty. You're telling me. You better take me to some special.
Dude, do these guys
restaurant to make
kiss?
up for this. So, did you take Lisbeth's case?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. That might be his dad.
Support. No problem. I got your firepower covered. Just let me know if you're looking for any weapons or upgrades.
Let's see what you have.
Don't want to upgrade the machete. Oh, that's not a machete. That's totally a kukri.
It is. It's, you know what it is? And you know, I'm going to bring my knife geekery into it for a second.
Mm-hmm.
It is a very in-between knife, or not knife. It's very in-between machete and kukri blade shape. So, you know, I guess calling it a machete is okay. I'm going to say it's okay. I'm going to make the call, dude. I'm going to make the call. It's okay that that's called a machete.
All right, dude. Should be called cyber machete.
It should. You're right, but I'm going to let it slide.
I think I gotta come back here not when I'm dead, but like after I've beat
Are
up
you dead
some
right
dudes.
now?
I died,
dead?
yeah. Oh, is he like actually dead? He might be, dude. That might be why he's looping.
Yeah. Honestly, if I died and my punishment was to loop the same day over and over again, Groundhog Day style,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that would be entertaining for longer. Well, I guess not longer than it would be annoying, but I don't know. I feel like that wouldn't be the worst hell to wake up in, you know?
I feel like it would be hell, but not for like 1,000 years. Like you'd probably
Yeah.
be down for like 1,000 years of like reliving the same day but doing things differently. But eventually, if there was no end to it, it would become a hell, which I think is super interesting because if you think about like actual, I shouldn't say actual, but like the hell that's taught in religion, I always thought, wouldn't you get like to the pain and torture and the endless awfulness? I always thought, wouldn't you get used to it eventually?
Yeah, definitely.
So I think
Definitely.
like the way hell's taught is like for the first 1,000 years it sucks, but then after that you get used to it, so who gives a shit? And then the hell
Yep.
you're talking about is dope for the first 1,000 years, but then turns into an eternity of hell.
Dude, you're right. That's tight. I don't know which one I would prefer. Probably the one where I have a good time hanging out for 1,000 years. And then it sucks. Because I could deal with that, I feel like.
I think I would take the 1,000 years up front of it sucking and then an eternity of just being like, whatever, dude. That's Tom. He stabs me with a pitchfork.
Yeah, but would you rather take a pineapple up the ass for thousands of years until you're fine with it? Or would you want to play computer games for 1,000 years drinking beer until it becomes something sort of like a hell, but you're still just like playing games and hanging out?
Yeah, I guess when you put it that way, dude.
The way hell was taught to us, at least.
Dude, you want to know what's really fucked up though? I'm not gonna mention the teacher by name, but our kindergarten teacher, dude.
Yeah.
I have a vivid memory of this, of her telling me that I'm gonna go to hell, and that it's going to be like thousands of years of torture and all this blah blah blah, like all this awfulness. And I said to her, I think you get used to it. And she said, no, you never get used to it.
No, you were correct. You were correct. There's no way you wouldn't get used to it. Unless it's like a simulation designed so you don't, but then it's like simulation theory shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's no way it wouldn't be a simulation theory thing if it wasn't if it was programmed so you never get used to it, you know?
Uh-huh. But isn't that fucked up though, that like a parochial school teacher is like making shit up about hell just to try and like scare me into being a good kid?
Yes, it is. It is. They held that shit over our head for at least a decade before, you start to question it.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked. It is really fucked up. That red light shadow is nice.
Oh yeah, dude. Do you think the colors red and yellow combined make you hungrier?
Like a Kenny Rogers roaster effect?
I was thinking more McDonald's, but yeah, sure.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going to say definitely.
I've never really experienced like seeing red and yellow and then like immediately thinking I want a Big Mac.
It's like for me it's like a heat lamp thing.
Oh.
And it's like always a chicken craving, It is like the Seinfeld episode where Kenny Rogers' roaster is like across the street from his apartment or whatever, and the red light drives him crazy. But that's sort of real. If you see that light all the time, you crave the chicken. But it was like a 90s thing, probably. Now, heat lamps are like yellow, more like white yellow than, anywhere towards red. Whereas I feel like back in the day, heat lamps were definitely like red.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just a generational association. But yeah, it makes me hungry for crispy skinned, seasoned chicken. Definitely.
Like when I see red and yellow together, I just think of ketchup and mustard, and like condiments like kind of gross me out. I'm okay with shit being on like my burger, but like when I see like a jar of mayonnaise next to a bunch of ketchup next to a bunch of mustard, it's like it's too much of those condiments.
That fucks with you?
It fucks with me, dude.
That's funny. I don't have a problem with that. I could see a bucket of mustard and think, damn, I bet that'd be good on a fucking sandwich.
Now, my tolerance for the amount of something is, like, okay, but like, what if you saw a swimming pool of mustard?
I would be curious. Okay, so there's a swimming pool. Are people allowed to go in it? Because maybe I would, sit in the mustard and see.
No, we're just talking the mustard itself. No,
yeah.
No human contaminants.
Yeah, no dookie.
No dookie, dude.
If I had the choice to sit in the mustard, I would.
Okay. What about an ocean of mustard?
No, I have I was actually just discussing this at work today with my friend Grant, who came up to me and was like, "Yo, I really like the Mario 64 stuff." And then we were talking about it, and the level, the water level that I hate with the big eel, you know, that level inspired or triggered my somewhat light thalassophobia, and also this other one that he brought up. It's called submechanophobia. I think it's submechanophobia.
Okay.
And it's like the fear of man-made objects like underwater.
Okay.
So let me just put those two fears together, right? Thalassophobia, submechanophobia, the fear of what's in the deep water, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm like, it could be like the fucking Hamas, right? And the water's crystal clear. It's a sunny fucking day. I'm like scuba diving in 30 feet of water, but let's say there's a statue down there, you know, like a 20-foot statue, and that's where it becomes, dude, fuck that. I would never be in there.
Really?
I don't know why.
That's
And
super
the eel in that level of Super Mario 64 triggers that fucking response, or it created it and continues to trigger it.
See, I don't know, because like the eel in Mario 64 freaks me out the fuck out. Like I had horrible fear of that. I always think of the underwater Gex 64 level.
I don't remember it, and I don't want to.
It was awful, dude. Underwater shit scares me like really bad, thinking about like what's down there, what can get you. But
Right.
if I was like swimming underwater and I saw a giant man-made statue, I would like totally explore that shit.
You would explore it? I would flip the fuck out.
I think
Especially if it was dark.
I think it's because what freaks me out about like being like with underwater creatures. Whoa, that was weird.
That was weird.
Is you're in their environment, dude. You know, like
Yeah, definitely.
you're at a disadvantage, they're at a huge advantage. Whereas like if I saw like a giant statue, it's like it doesn't belong here, dude. I'm not in its environment.
Yeah.
It's more in mine. You know, I'm the one swimming.
Well, I mean, you're absolutely right, but that's why it's a phobia. It's irrational.
That's true.
So, I definitely do have those two irrational fears. Thalassophobia, I think, is literally just a fear of the deep. Like if I was like, this actually fucks with me when I think about like if I went on a cruise, you know, and everything went tits up, and I was the only one on some random lifeboat, you know, just drifting.
Yeah.
That's a big fear for me, because who knows what's under you know, at any given time.
I 100% get that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if my raft came upon a somewhat submerged statue of a giant human,
No. Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. If I looked over the edge of my of my like raft, right? That's like barely held together, and if I misused a knife, I would be dead as fuck, you know? That kind of raft. And if I looked down and I saw the giant head of like a 100-foot statue underneath me, fuck that.
see, I would be like, I happened upon Atlantis. Let's check this shit out.
No, I would be gone.
It's really
I don't
funny.
know why I can't deal with that. There's a part in Cyberpunk where you go scuba diving with Judy, you know, in her old neighborhood. I hate that mission.
I thought that mission was tight.
Dude, it is tight, but I fucking hate it because it activates both of those fears. There is a game that we will play. Dude, is he gonna kill you again?
Nah, dude, I got it this time. Look at all these cars on the street, dude. They're not all up in the air.
Dude, the Atom Smasher analog really gets me. It's so funny. There's so many tubes.
Oh shit! Came back for more.
Oh yeah, he's back, dude. Fuck him up.
Trying to. Guess I can't do my fire technique anymore.
He's got a fucking Sandevistan, dude.
He does. I got nothing. I got a cyber arm that doesn't do shit.
You got a fucking pole axe or whatever.
Dude. I don't got this.
Can you block?
I don't think so. I have a dodge, but it seems more effective to just jump his.
I feel like there's a lot of visual cues.
Yeah, and I'm not picking him up, dude.
No, me either. It's just noise.
Ah, I don't know what killed
You
me.
died?
Back was turned.
Yeah, you died. You just dropped dead.
Please select where I start my new loop. Home.
The Anal River community.
Starting John.
Does that not say anal?
It does, dude.
A-N-L-E. Anal.
It does. And it is everything else seems to be Chinese named, so it's like kind of surprising they went with that.
It is surprising they went with anal. I agree. But, you know, we're going to have to contemplate that next time on Game Ghouls.
Oh shit, next time.
Fuck. Peace. Man's in that loop.